Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your July 2019 reading. This is for Aries Sun, Moon, and Rising sign for the general, and then Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for the love life reading. So I want to thank each and every one of you for all the love and support, the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Thank you guys so much. I absolutely appreciate it. Remember that the sign with the most views and the most likes will get extended love reading for the following month. And if you're new to me, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by, subscribing. If you're thinking of subscribing, don't forget to double tap the bell so you get notified when new videos get uploaded. I will have your summer love energy reading. That's from now until September. So those are coming to you very soon. Once again, thank you guys so much. Remember, this is a general reading and not all messages will resonate with everyone. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Never force a message to apply. This is your July 2019 reading. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign general. Overall message for July 2019. What do we have for Aries? Ask for help from others. So Scorpio got this one. If you're working with a Scorpio, dealing with a Scorpio, in some sort of partnership, friendship with one, you may need to ask them for help, or they may be coming to you for help about a specific situation. Ask for help from others. It could be something as simple as advice about a situation, what to do next. Am I handling this right? What do you think? Asking for someone's opinion. This is someone that you respect, you love, you care about. Depending on your situation. For others of you, this is about some big time life-changing decisions or plans. For example, going back to school, switching careers, moving, traveling, you know, something big, something major, starting your own business where you feel like you have to do this, you know you want to do this, but it's almost as though you need a little bit of a nudge or a push from a friend or a mentor, a family member, someone. You need to know that you are supported fully. So here we go, Aries. Ask for help from others. July 2019. The Star card, sign of Aquarius. Oh, nice. The Fool card. See, like I said, a brand new beginning. But there is something that is weighing on you, something that feels heavy and burdensome that almost blocks that. Oh, nice. The Ten of Cups. That almost blocks that sense of I'm doing the right thing. You're chasing after your dreams, your happiness, you know, family stability, emotional fulfillment within the family unit, within the home. Again, if you're dealing with the Scorpio, because they also got this card and these two cards. So let's see a few more cards here. Knight of Swords. Again, air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Six of Wands. Too many cards here. I'm not taking them, but I will show them to you because it's about walking away or moving away, going on a trip, a spiritual journey, trying to find yourself, trying to figure out if you're doing the right thing by, you know, by you honoring yourself, by your family, your children, your partner, your spouse, whatever it may be. Ace of Pentacles looked like it wanted to turn around, but I will take it upright. Again, this is about new beginnings. Some of you may be thinking of traveling overseas or going on a journey of some sorts for a new beginning, a new job opportunity that's maybe out of state, for some out of the country, but I mostly see, you know, wow, look at these majors. The Sun, Queen of Cups, the Hermit, and the Hierophant. This is about getting really emotional and going within about whether or not you're doing the right thing, you're making the right choices. It's almost as though you want to like get married and move away somewhere far and just start a whole new life all over again somewhere else. So if you met someone who lives at a distance from you, you may just decide to pick up and go, marry this person, and start this whole new life. Others of you are just thinking the only way we can start a new life is, you know, wipe the slate clean, move out of state, start all over again. Let's look for another opportunity. But, you know, I have to tell you, with these cards that, you know, came out, someone has a drinking problem, I'd be careful with that. That's definitely something that you need to be careful with. King of Pentacles. And the Eight of Swords. Okay, so like I said, and this is where I feel like it's going. You are a bit stuck in your head about whether or not this is the right thing to do, a good decision for you, for your family, for your future. I feel that some of you have an opportunity to get up and move and go. Just go somewhere else. Start on this new path, a new journey. But there is a part of you that it's like you can't, it's like you want to, but you're afraid to leave the life you have where you are right now to start something new. I feel as though this offer that's being presented to you, it's like a hope, you know, for a brand new beginning, something more abundant, something happier. It's just starting all over again. So whatever you feel is holding you back where you currently are right now, and there's an offer that comes in and it's like, hey, you know, we need people over here. If you want to come move to this state, if you want to come move to this country, if you want to come, you know, maybe your new job is about traveling. I keep hearing travel. It's about like leaving outside of the comfort zone, outside of the norm. You're afraid to make this decision on your own. And yet a part of you wants to hurry up and take off and go over there and start all over again. But you keep wondering, is this the right thing to do? But are you holding yourself back? Because I feel that this opportunity that comes in can make you a lot of money, can provide you the comforts of home that you don't have here. It's an abundant new opportunity for you. If this isn't you, Aries, this is someone that you're with, someone that you're close to, a parent, a relative, a partner, a roommate, a friend. This is in your environment because this is on your mind, or they may have just spoken to you about this and they're coming to you. Someone's asking you for help. Maybe it's a Scorpio that comes to you asking for help, saying, you know, I have this opportunity coming in. And I keep bringing up Scorpio only because Scorpio got that card. Doesn't mean that all of you guys are dealing with the Scorpio. I really see all signs here, so it can be any sign. So there is a new opportunity to start all over again. And honestly, I feel like you just want to go wherever the wind, you know, blows, and as long as it makes you happy, that's it. You're just, part of you is afraid of saying that. Part of you is, you know, afraid of telling if you want to leave your partner behind. Part of you, you know, are afraid to tell your children, listen, you know, we're moving very far. You're not going to see your friends anymore. You're going to start a new school. You're going to go to a new place. You know, some of you are afraid to tell your family. And so you're stuck at a stalemate, whether you and your partner are not agreeing on, yes, this is a good decision, or maybe not, it's not a good decision. Maybe some of you just want to go without telling anyone. And so that's where you end up focusing on what isn't for your highest good, on what is holding you back. The Knight of Pentacles is moving slowly towards the future. This is getting the results you want, but going from the ability to be the King of Pentacles, backtracking to the Knight of Pentacles, you're holding yourself back, you're slowing yourself down, or you are talking to this person who you know is holding themselves back, if that makes sense to you. They need a special nudge of saying, dude, is this going to make you happy? Is this what you ultimately want? Why are you questioning it? Or maybe that's what you needed to hear, Aries. Why are you questioning it? Live your life for you. If you have children, for your family. So some of you may be making this decision based on whatever happens at court. If you are going through a divorce, separation, mediation, if you got in trouble with the law, say some of you are on, on probation, and one of the conditions is, probation or parole or whatever you want to call it. One of the conditions is you can't leave the county, you can't leave the state. Maybe you're going to ask for permission to be able to do this because you have this employment opportunity. How do we get this case, settled? How do we move past it so that I don't miss out on this opportunity to create this, amazing new life for myself, my family, for whoever, right? Yeah, I feel it's definitely based on whatever happens at your next court hearing. Message of concern. This is absolutely something that you really need to take your time thinking about, whether or not this is the best choice for you. So if you are being, I say seduced, but not in, a sexual way, in terms of being seduced by an offer. This offer sounds really good. That's being put out there. That's being promoted to you. That is being, asked over and over again. Like, hey, I can make you a lot of money if you come help me out over here. And no joke, I feel that some of you might actually do this without reporting to your PO. It's like you're going to pretend you're still where you're at, go do what you got to do, come back to check in. Be careful that that doesn't land you back in jail. House. So this does involve house, home, your household, your family. So at the end of the day, you need to do the right thing by you, by your children, by your family, your partner, your spouse. If you have gotten in trouble with the law, if you are waiting on some sort of, decision by the courts, by a judge, whatever it may be, to allow you to move on, to move forward, don't break the law to make all this money. It's not worth it. You're going to end up at square one, and you're going to end up being like this. Like, why didn't I just go ask the judge for permission? Why didn't I just do that? You just do the right thing by you, by your family. Ask the courts for permission. Talk to your PO, see what they think, see what's the, next step to be able to do this, and just, let them know, hey, I got to do what's right for me and my kids. So my partner, my spouse, I want to be able to take advantage of this opportunity. Help me out. What do I have to do? What do I got to, ask for help from others, get an attorney, talk to your PO, whoever it may be. All right. Let's move on to the love life portion. Singles, Aries, straight up singles. Wondering why you're still single. How can you stop being single? And if there is a love interest that just hasn't gotten off the ground and you're trying to figure out how you can get that going. Advice for straight up single Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, July 2019. And the card is retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I believe there were a couple signs that got this. Again, Scorpio got this. About needing to take a break if you're overworking yourself, if you're stressed out, if you're needing some time alone to try to put the pieces of your life together and trying to figure out, how do I, put my life back together? How do I make it my best life? How do I become the best parent, the best partner, the best spouse, whatever it is that you're trying to be the best at? How do you improve your life? Straight up single Aries. Clarify the retreat card, please. Five of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the Hermit, There's that 10 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, 5 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, the Wheel. 3 of Swords. So those of you that are just getting out of a harsh breakup, of a, you know, harsh relationship, this was a karmic cycle. It is time to go within. Stop the conflict. Stop fighting what the universe is trying to offer you. They're trying to show you that what you were doing, what you were involved with, who you were involved with was probably not for your highest good. It is time for you to disconnect, detach, be alone. Figure out what is it that you truly want. What is it that will make you absolutely happy, content, joy? Less of the stress, more of the happiness, more of being you. And, you know, the best you, the best version of you, this person that you're no longer with. Do you really want that type of, you know, conflict and animosity and pain back? I see 5 of Wands, conflict, tug of war, always fighting, being at odds with each other. You know, and then it's like fighting with each other, then trying to come back together and making an offer. Let's work this out. And then the next fight, boom, it's painful, harsher than the next. And you're like, I mean, I thought that we were working things out. I thought this was the right thing to do. I thought we were going to, you know, equal give and take. We were going to be able to balance the scales here, balance our schedules, balance whatever needed to be done. And yet one of us is working more than the other, and the other one's being left out in the cold by doing that. And so it's time for that cycle to end, because it's continuously ending in this heartache. Let me know if that's sounding familiar for you, Aries. It is time for you to heal. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Learn how to be single on your own, happy and content, and heal. Your own inner wisdom is the compass to your life to break free from these karmic cycles, from these type of relationships that keep coming back into your life. And you have to ask yourself, why? Why? Because you're chasing that 2 of Cups. You're chasing the next best relationship. I get the feeling here that some of you Aries singles have jumped from one relationship to the next and have not spent a lot of time healing, being alone, learning how to love yourself on your own, being single. Some of you have bounced back and forth in the same relationship or the same 2 relationships, because I get the sense that there's one person you go to, when that's not working out, you go to the next person, or that's what your partner has been doing to you. And that's emotionally and mentally and physically exhausting. You need to take a break, retreat yourself from that. It's a constant cycle of pain. And you're chasing that. You're absolutely chasing that happily ever after. You're chasing the happily ever after, and you're looking for it in the wrong people. Because you need to be healed. You need to be okay with yourself, single, without having to chase, without having to look for people to make you happy. You be happy on your own, so that when the right person comes in, you're healed, you've learned, you're ready for everything that the universe and life has to offer you. So let's see, Oracle messages for my single Aries. Holiday, exactly what this retreat card is saying. The answers you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday getaway. Marriage, wow. I think the last few readings I've done have had this card. Yeah. So Scorpio and Cancer also got this, again with the Scorpio. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. You may meet someone new at a wedding, or some of you thought that whoever this person was going to be your life partner. You got to be good with you. They've got to be good with themselves, so that you stop hurting each other. And ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. Goes along with that card that says Ask for help from others, right? Make it known what your plans are, what your goals are, what it takes, what it is to be happy, what it's going to take to change your life around. If it means not drinking as often, if it means not going out as often, saving money, chilling, hanging out, right? Flower power. Spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. So there you are, single Aries. Those are your messages. I hope that this resonated. Please give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're not sticking around for the coupled up reading that's next. If you're not one of the in-betweeners that goes back and forth. And maybe some of you are just listening to it all the way through, which if you are, I thank you so much for doing so. Let's move on to the couples. Okay. Aries couples, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for July 2019. Aries couples, married couples, serious relationship, in-betweeners. You know, recently started dating and whatnot. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, July 2019. What is the overall message, please? Engagement, right? Some of you take your relationship to the next level. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. You move in together, you buy a house, you get engaged, you have children, you're having another child, whatever it may be. You know, buy a home together, you buy a pet together, you buy a car together, you know, furniture shopping, you know, things that couples do. Maybe you just decide to make future life plans together. Yeah, it's about wish fulfillment, creating, building your best life together as a couple, as a team, partners in crime. I love it. The marriage card, Hierophant, Two of Pentacles. Two eights and the Three of Cups. Oh my gosh, you guys are way too excited over the engagement and the marriage card. Some of you have probably been, some of you have probably been engaged for a long time and you're finally doing it. You're finally getting married. You hadn't set the date. You've talked about it. Things come up, family plans, family engagements, friends, financial things, you know, job, whatever. And you're finally setting a date. So that's your higher level of commitment, is that you've been engaged for a while and you guys finally set a date. Something that you hadn't done yet. All right, come on. I'm just going to take it. The Empress and the Queen of Wands. I'm asking for one and all these cards go flying every time. You guys got a lot to say, don't you? Others of you, Knight of Pentacles, repeating card. Others of you, well, you have been engaged for quite some time. There's that Fool card again, starting over. New beginnings, especially with that Empress card. You've been engaged for quite some time. The Hermit, another repeating card. You've been engaged for quite some time and you hadn't set a date yet. You discover you're pregnant, or maybe it's time you guys start a family together. But you don't want to do it without getting married first. And it's almost as though you're like this, right? Marriage, children, marriage, children. What comes first? Marriage, children. You know, you're trying to weed out the doubtful Debbies, the Debbie Downers. Sorry if your name is Debbie. And you're just cutting away the excess and try to figure out, you know, what do we do next? Honestly, Aries, you and your partner just need to discuss what is your wish fulfillment. What would make you happy? What would, you know, be the cherry on top of this engagement? Is it getting married? Would that make you happiest? Is it starting a family? Is it both? Because I feel you here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're just ready to take on the rest of this year. You're about making changes right now. You're just ready to keep moving forward. You feel like you're ready to just move ahead, but at the same time, you're a little restless because you're not moving ahead far enough or fast enough. And it's like you can have that new beginning. You feel it in your bones. You're ready for it. But you're not quite sure why it hasn't gotten there yet. Yeah, see? It's like you feel like I've done the work. We've done everything that we need to do. Wow, 2 sevens. But you're wasting your time. That's where the Page of Swords needs to come in. You're wasting your time on bullshit, right? This is all distractions. This is all too many choices, too many options. Do we, you know, take off and, you know, elope? Do we have a big wedding? Do we have a small wedding? Do we have a dinner reception? Do we not have shit? Because who cares? I just want to, you know, get married. Do we have a justice of the peace? Do we go to court? With the Moon card, there are also other situations that people are not aware of. Perhaps you are pregnant and you're not letting people know right off the bat, and it's just one of those, let's hurry up and get married, and then we'll tell people that we're having a kid or we're having another kid or whatever. But I do feel that if you've been engaged for quite some time, people are going to be surprised that you want to hurry up and get married. But you're overthinking the situation, Aries. You really are. Especially for those of you that have been in this relationship for a very, very long time. Do what makes you happy. Do what's best for you and your family, you and your partner, your spouse, whatever it is. You know, your live-in boyfriend, girlfriend. For others of you that are not, you know, in this long-term engagement that you've been in for quite some time, I feel as though you do move the relationship to the next level. Like nobody knows that there are plans in your near future to get married and have children. Nobody knows how serious your relationship really, truly is. However, if you have a partner that's telling you to keep it a secret, privacy is good. Should keep your relationship, you know, that part of your relationship private so that you don't have too many people, you know, sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. But secrecy is a whole other, you know, story. So really, you know, get to the bottom of why something needs to be a secret and whether or not you agree with it or whether or not you feel good about it. So let me pull some other oracle cards for you guys like I did for the singles. Give me a minute. For the couples, July 2019. What oracle messages do we have for the couples, July 2019? And there it is again. Ask for what you want. Singles also got this. Let the universe and other people know what you need. New home. Just like I said in the beginning, moving is a step in the right direction for you. If you were looking for some advice, a sign, take that as a positive new step. Practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. Whatever it is that you are, you know, trying to manifest, that you're trying to do for your family, for yourself. If there's, you know, a new hobby that you've taken interest in that can make you some money and be a career, go for it. All in. Do what you want to do. Do what what feels best for you. One more card, please. 2, I guess. Children, your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. And easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. I feel that some of you need to really take a look at that card. Because Aries, you know, like Emperor energy, you guys are wanting to be in control of every facet of your life, of every situation. There is always a need for feeling like everything's going to be okay. And because of that, you feel the need to control the outcome of certain situations. So that was your reading for Aries couples. Please give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I absolutely appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much for everything. Remember, double tap that bell when you subscribe so you get notified of my uploads, as I will have the summer love energy readings coming soon. So that was your reading for July 2019. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful July. If you're in the States and you celebrate the 4th, happy 4th of July. Take care. Bye.